All right, thank you for coming out to the New York State Police exhibit. We are the Special Operations Response Team. We'll be putting on a rappelling demonstration for you. If you could put your hands together for your MC today, Tech Sergeant Cole Colio Sheeman.
And gentlemen, welcome to day 4 of the Great New York State Fair. We are your New York State Police Special Operations Response Team. A mouthful. That's us, sir. Your local SWAT team, your statewide SWAT team, here to show you what we can do on these roads today. New DJ, new Bohemian, new crew on the tower, slightly new show. Buckle up. What could go wrong? Let's bring it up to the second window. DJ Gazzy, Wickety Wickety Wicks. What do we got? Buddy, let's light that candle. All right, turn up that music. Let's bring it all the way to the top. And your Trojan boys. Let's go, guys. All right, Silky Smooth to that rooftop. You see the man on the left there. We got Chris. What do you think about these puppies? Swear! Silky Smooth. Back up to the rooftop. On the right side, you got the main squeeze, the mean pushing brains. Touchdown. All right, without further ado, who said who we are, what our name is. Again, we're that full-time SWAT team. We're situated in 5 areas across New York State, mutually supporting each other and the great state of New York. With that being said, we call those regional teams. Our team names are my region, North Central, South Capital, and West. 8 to 10 to 12 person per team. We specialize in hostage rescue, counterterrorism, but we see ourselves on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis, handling high-risk felony search warrants, barricaded subjects. With that being said, enough about me burning this hot air. Let's bring it all the way back to the top for our next 2. Let's go. All right, new show, new host. I said 2, you got 1. That's okay. Let's introduce him and then figure out what went wrong after that. All right, on the left of the roof, we got Ben. Yeah, I eat my green beans. Memory. Touchdown. Silky Smooth, as usual. All right, folks, I'm not quite sure where my 4th operator went today, but full disclosure, I got 4 guys rappelling today. I got 2 that don't like heights. 1 just came down, and I'm expecting that 1 more is still stuck somewhere up in there. All right, well, until we find that guy, what I'm going to tell you now is a little bit more of what we do, where we do. Now, in addition to the hostage rescue, in addition to the counterterrorism, we work closely with all sorts of weaponry. We work close quarter battle, CQB. We do hazmat, dignitary protection, vehicle interdiction. The list goes on, and this is what we train on a Monday through Friday status. Nights, weekends, holidays off, we're on call 24/7, and boy, we get called a lot. Like yesterday morning, just before arriving to our yesterday 2 o'clock show. But with that being said, we love to do that on a day-to-day basis. Anybody see? I got no more hot air, folks. Anybody see my 4th guy? Donnie. Hey, man. All right. 2, you know. Crazy music. I give you a crazy nickname just randomly on the spot, and then crowd cheers, and it's awesome. You blew it. No, you blew it. Okay. Crisis negotiator. Here, man. I'm going to step into those shoes right now. To take that rope, you're going to pull it back to yourself, and you're going to tie in on that figure 8. You're tied in already. Well, just send it, dude. Let's go. Yeah, okay. All right, so folks, now that he's tied in on this figure 8 device, it's commonly referred to as a figure 8, but a friction device is truly what it is. All it does is wrap the rope through there in various loops and swoops and twirls, and what that does is it creates friction. When we add additional friction by moving that brake hand to the rear of our body, it allows us to slow our descent and hopefully stop before we reach the ground. If we decrease that friction and open it up, we go faster, up to the point where you actually can lose that hand and go really fast as if you were really falling. Luckily for us, we have our main man, Matt Volpe down here. Again, he's always so rude, just showing you guys that back, never really paying much attention to you all, but he's doing that because he's laser focused on my guys are pulling off this roof, so he never lets go of that rope. And that way, if my guy loses that brake hand and starts to fall like he naturally would, he just engages that rope, adds that friction, and slows that individual. So 2 is 1, 1 is none. It's a great setup. So, all right, you ready? I get it. You get it. You're scared of this, but let's.
I was ready. I was gonna do it, but he doesn't even have the rope. I'm done.
He's not wrong. Oh, you gotta help her. Oh, it's gotta help her, man. Hold on. Time out. Hi. What's your name? Reagan? Oh, thanks. How old are you? 7. Okay. Good news is we needed at least a 7-year-old to certify them to be our belayman, our safety on these ropes today. So the way I see it, you crushed it. You're certified. All right. Number 1 rule: don't ever let go of those ropes. Okay? All right. Don't let go of the ropes. I'm just joking. Just don't let go of the ropes. Hey, Donnie. She's good. 7-year-old. We know it. That's the level. You look ridiculous. You gotta let go of that. What?
I want 2.
You want 2? Okay. How about this, man? I just got promoted to sergeant. You're still a trooper. They're gonna demote me, fire you. And that's the end of our fair days. So why don't you get back on the rope? Back to that 2 is 1, 1 is none, folks, right? That's how we like safety, specifically in the rope world. Donnie, what do you think, man? All right. Donnie's convinced. Hey, DJ Jazzy, Wickedy Wicks, can we get some intro music? Can we get a cool nickname for this guy? Let's see. We got Lucas, I'm too big for my britches. Donenworth, let's go, crowd. 1, 2, 3, send it! He really is scared of heights, folks. But couple days, we'll be swapping him out. It's glorious. Well done, Donnie, well done. Well done, Volpe. Oh! And don't forget, thank you for all that work, Reagan. 1 Plush Trooper Bear, brought to you by the Trooper Foundation over there in the corner. They support us. Please go support them for any of your Trooper swag. All right, what do we talk about there? We talked a little bit about our friction device, how we can change that friction, decrease, increase it, and come down safely. This hand I never really mentioned. It's our guide hand. It doesn't do much. Actually, we tried to tell the guys to not grip that rope because it actually slows their descent. But what it predominantly does is it keeps them head up, feet down. So when they do come down and land, they get to land on their feet. Because if they lose this, they can go sideways or upside down. And we don't always like to work in those always and nevers. So let's see what else we got. Let's bring it all the way back top to Maverick and Goose. I'll let you two decide who's here. All right, so they're breaking down through the cloud deck right now. We're in that -4G chasing that MiG-28 old school style. What are you doing? How'd you know they were there? Because they were inverted. All right, as my boys invert and start working down that cliff face or that wall face, they're obviously keeping up with those international relations. Communicating is what they tell me they're doing. But now that they've seen all they can see and they need to see no more, they're gonna go ahead and re-invert. Bring it home. RTB, return to base. Mission success. Well done, boys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I gave you all the different, and I probably left out numerous. I seem to forget them as the days go on. But all the things we train on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis, and the things we need to stay certified on. What we're showcasing for you today is a portion of our rappelling capabilities, and that works into our search and rescue. We tend to do search and rescue from on foot. You can do it via aviation as well. So not only are we on foot, deep in the woods, obviously that Adirondack Range and numerous other parks throughout New York State are significantly large. The Adirondack Range being the largest in the continental United States, width-wise, not height necessarily. Little known fact. But with that being said, we work not just typically by ourselves. Our team comprises about 40 to 50 individuals statewide, so we're typically augmenting New York State Park Rangers, NCON, and DEC with it. So we're assisting them, they're not assisting us. Well, I've been showing you some videos up here on the screen. DJ Jazzy Wicks, go ahead and fire up another one for us. But what you're seeing there is we do a 3-day selection, 2-week selection, and then a 6-month school. So we start on a ropes up in Buffalo area, five-story interior tower. And these guys, by week 1, are doing everything you're seeing on this tower here. We quickly transition them into week 2, where we bring them out to Letchworth some of the cliffs out there, 400, 500, 600 feet in elevation. Pretty awesome. Grand Canyon to the east if you've never seen it. And then after that, we quickly break them up on the helicopters, doing some of the similar stuff, whether it's rappel, hoist, or fast rope in a tactical sense from an aviation asset. So all the videos you see today, folks, will be from our 6-month school. No live operations, just training. And we hold that school, we ideally like to hold it every 2 years, but it's just depending on our manpower and funding. With that being said, once you finish those 6 months, you spend about a year on the team already. You go to the team and then you're the rookie, and you may spend another 2 years up in that time being that rookie. Speaking of rookies, imagine if there was a lost hiker somewhere on these fairgrounds. Yeah, you're lost, you're hiking. You're gonna climb that. Okay, all right guys, we have a lost hiker. He's overdressed for the weather. He may be suffering from significant heat stroke, but he's telling me he's gonna summit Mount K9 over here. He's gonna do it, folks. He's done it every day. There's definitely a lot of paperwork that I have to write if he doesn't do it. But, oh my God. It's tricky. It's very slippery. Without those K9, he did it. He did it. A round of applause for our very confused and lost hiker. All right, as he comes out off that peak here. Oh, goodness gracious. He's up, he's down. We have a medical emergency, folks. Clearly a medical emergency. DJ Jazzy Wicks, I heard you're a bit of a medic. You have a couple kids. Can you assist in this medical emergency? Yes, you. Still you. Yes. Oh, Bandit. Okay. Track record's getting worse and worse, buddy. But good initiative. All the way from the top, folks. We're bringing down our TAC medics. One of those things that we specialize in is medicine. Everybody has a baseline trauma capability on the team, and then we work 1 to 2 individuals on each team up to a paramedic status once you got out on that team. So here we go. Hey DJ Jazzy Wicks, can I get a little bit of a tunes for this? With that being said, these guys are down, they're safe, they got their med bags, and they're working the situation. Ben, you got it? What do you got, buddy? You guys have bags filled with pizza free. Come on, guys. Oh, the man does not want pizza free. He wants medical intervention. All right, so once we treat this patient, we're gonna then immediately start thinking of packaging, alerting higher, and getting him to the next level of care. If we're in an austere environment, deep in the Adirondacks, we need to
Time
get
out,
there.
time out. Hold the show for a second. Yes, you will save him in a second. That's a canine bag with the pizza free.
Yes.
And you know what? While you guys were playing on the ropes, our dogs just ate pizza frites.
Yes.
Then they caught a dinosaur, brought him back to your headquarters, and now they're making a recruitment video for you guys
Thank
for
you.
your next selection.
Oh, good.
And here it is.
Classic canine intervention. Here we go, folks. What do we got? I don't know what he said, but or you're not. I missed the first half. Sorry, Kev. Very good. Little known fact, the K9's video capabilities are far beyond any of the SORT guys, so thank you for this. Getting it. That's got to be Travis Tripwire. Yes, Travis Tripwire, as always. We always find him working out in that SORT gym. Oh, a little lazy he is today. Kylie getting it, man. She's a star. Oh, the guy's resuscitated. Well done, SORT guys. He's up. Don't dehydrate yourself any further, man. Take it easy. Hey, let's get that skid ready, boys. We gotta move him. Oh, he's back down. Why don't you just self-resuscitate and get out of here? Oh, he needs CPR. This skid is just, it's unhinged. No, he doesn't need CPR. Guys, I don't think we're... All right, we're gonna send these guys back to that 6-month school. A full refresher on medicine, that's for sure. Get out of here, guys, get out of here. All right, get out of here. Goodness gracious. Obviously that's ad-lib. If my show wasn't new enough, I got the K9 guys busting chops and breaking in on us. Well done. Give a round of applause to all the boys, guys. All right, one of our main squeeze, one of the things that we do the most of is that hostage rescue counterterrorism. That involves certain levels of weapon qualifications, marksmanship, and breaching, and CQB, CQC, close quarter battle, close quarter clearing. Some of the breaching we do involves manual, mechanical, hydraulic, ballistic, which is with shotguns, up into energetic or kinetic, which is explosive. With that being said, we're going to showcase just a touch of that right now on the big screen for y'all. Again, just a quick look into some of the different venues that we train in through our 6-month school. And with that, it's never us as that true first responder. Us as a team, we are always held in standby, ready and waiting. It's the patrolmen and women of the state, the canines, the investigators, your detectives, and the other hundreds and hundreds of agencies across the state. As they get into something and it's developing and they find that it's either gotten out of hand or they need a specialist in a specialty, that's typically when we're available, and then that's when we get that call. So gotta always give it up to those first individuals on the scene. It's never, rarely us. But with that being said, again, under the guise of the New York State Fair and today, a little bit of imagination. Imagine if a bad guy broke into the state fairgrounds, made his way to this beautiful rappel tower and barricaded himself. Why is he so angry? He's always looking at me. And made his way into this rappel tower. Looks like we got a bad guy, folks. And he's taken somebody hostage year after year, show after show. It never fails. Little Timmy finds himself in some trouble in that first window. But that's okay, folks. Luckily for you and for us, we are the Special Operations Response Team. We don't need to come through the doors and through the floor. We're gonna come all the way from those rooftops and down into the windows. If you look all the way back to the top of the tower, we got Ben and Mike. Ben's coming down. He's going to affect that recon. Silky smooth to the rooftop. He's going to go ahead and transition that brake cam from the right to the left. Invert into that commando crawl so he can go head first towards all those windows and see what he needs to see. Checking out that first window. What do you got? Oh, Ben, that's not your target, buddy. That is not our target. She is ornery. She is upset. She has changed her mind, and she's in a much better mood now. Okay, all right. Classic words of Ozzy Osbourne. Swipe left, buddy. Get out of there. Let's get down to that first window. All right, using those Navy SEAL hand and arm signals, he's radioed up back to the top of that tower and says, "This is my target." He's reaching up on that hip for that NFDD, that noise flash diversionary device, commonly referred to as a flashbang. Now that Ben's set down here by the window, we go all the way back up top to Mike. Mike, you ready to effect the rescue? All right, Mike's down. He's off. Flashbang's in the window, folks. Mike's in the window. Windy day. Glad he made it. Where's the bad guy, Mike? You do more than that. Fine work. All right, he's got him disarmed. Pupil's elbow over the top. The classic 1-2. Bad guy. Oh, front kick from Mike. He might have the upper hand. His countless days in the Jiu-Jitsu dojo are serving him well. They don't teach that in the dojo, dude. You got him. You got him, though. Hey, let's forget about this. That's on body camera. We'll review it later. What about Timmy? Yeah, Timmy, you did it. You saved the day. Round of applause for Mike. Again, undefeated. Saved the day. Little Timmy is rescued and secured. All right, bring it home, boys. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we conclude the show today, we want to pay tribute to 4 members of our team that paid the ultimate sacrifice. If you look at the tower here, just below the roof line, you're going to have 4 numbers. Those are our shield numbers for our fallen individuals, our fallen teammates. On the left, you have Michael Strang. And then to the right, Ross Riley, David Brinkerhoff, and Joe Longobardo. and gentlemen, thank you. You've been an awesome crowd. Before we go today, Trooper Foundation off in the corner for all your Trooper swag. State Police exhibit located behind you. Trooper Museum off to my right. Really interesting stuff all the way back to 1917 in there. Don't forget our mutual friends over here with the New York State Forest Rangers. You guys have been a great crowd. Please come on up. Let's do some signatures, autographs, pictures, shake hands, kiss babies. We got stickers, all right? Come on up. We'll introduce the guys. Thank you.